It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. Man, ain't no bad blood type. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking shit.
You've been tweeting a lot more recently, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, 'cause I'm in camp.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure.
Mayweather is having issues, but it was not 50 that started it. It was actually Business Insider that really caught wind of it first, because they were trying to figure out what was going on with the business inside of New York. And
Gervonta Davis has spoken out against his former mentor Floyd Mayweather. Davis claims that Mayweather used his influence in boxing for his own benefit, including pushing Davis into fights before he was ready and mishandling finances. These allegations suggest serious issues in their relationship. As Davis moves to step out of Mayweather's shadow, the situation sparks public debate about what their mentorship really meant and how Mayweather runs his business.
Stuff like, how did he give you his first piece?
He gave me a Rolex. I think a plane. I didn't even know what Rolex was. He bought me a damn Cuban. That probably was like $100 grand.
Right.
He bought me a lot. He bought me a car. He got me in a house. He did a lot. He did a lot before I even was signed to him.
Gervonta Davis started his pro boxing career with Floyd Mayweather, who saw promise in him and wanted to shape him into a world champion. Together, they helped Davis win several titles and gain recognition in the sport. But cracks appeared, leading to their split in 2022. In a candid interview, Davis revealed that early in his career, Mayweather allegedly put him in a tough spot. At just 21, Davis was offered a title fight against the undefeated Jose Padza in January 2017. After being out of the ring for 7 to 8 months and earning around $10,000 per fight, Davis faced financial struggles, including eviction and selling his belongings. Mayweather reportedly gave him a stark choice: take the risky fight or stay sidelined. Despite the challenges, Davis won with a 7th-round knockout, claiming the IBF super featherweight title. Looking back, he said he believes Mayweather set him up to fail, calling it intentional. This moment became a turning point, showing how mentorship and ambition can clash in professional boxing.
First hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was. Real? That's what I was told at the time. So
Davis has opened up about his early time with Floyd Mayweather, sharing that Mayweather gave him luxury gifts like a $60,000 car and expensive jewelry even before their official professional deal. He recalled that the summer before signing with Mayweather Promotions, he was already living the high life, riding on boats and receiving lavish presents. Their relationship has since fallen apart, marked by public disputes and personal conflicts. Davis has criticized Mayweather's business practices, calling him a fraud and warning other fighters to be careful. He claims Mayweather mismanages careers and puts his own interests first. One example came before Davis's big fight against Ryan Garcia in April 2023, when he said Mayweather blocked him from using the Mayweather Boxing Club, forcing him to find a new gym. Personal matters added more tension. Reports say Mayweather learned Davis had been communicating with his daughter Yaya, which led to restrictions on Davis's gym access and may have contributed to their professional split.
Stuff like, how did he give you his first piece?
He gave me a Rolex. I think a plane. I didn't even know what Rolex was. He bought me a damn Cuban. That probably was like $100 grand.
Right.
He bought me a lot. He bought me a car. He got me in a house. He did a lot. He did a lot before I even was signed to him.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has shifted from being an exciting, high-energy boxer to building a persona centered on money. Over time, he moved from an aggressive fighting style to a more defensive approach, focusing on staying undefeated and growing his wealth. He even embraced the nickname Money to reflect this focus on financial success. UFC commentator and podcaster Joe Rogan has talked about Mayweather's career path, especially his spending habits and continued participation in exhibition fights. On the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan pointed out Mayweather's lavish lifestyle and suggested that these exhibition bouts help fund his expensive habits, saying, "He spends so much money. If he's planning for the future, you've got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends."
Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's crazy.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s business dealings have faced scrutiny because of his connection to Jonah Renknitz, a convicted felon linked to a federal corruption case. Renknitz, a real estate developer and former associate of New York City Jail's union leader Norman Seabrook, pleaded guilty in 2016 to bribing Seabrook and later cooperated with federal authorities. Mayweather has described Renknitz as an important supporter in his business ventures, including real estate. He claimed to have completed a $42 million deal to buy 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. However, property records don't show any full transfer of ownership, suggesting Mayweather may have only held a minority stake with potential options to expand later.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million. I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month, it was paying off.
You like the cash flow?
Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this, then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said, I'm not going to even give him 8 figures. I went and gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I got to go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life.
Rumors have circulated that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be facing financial troubles, with claims that he cannot leave Dubai because of unpaid debts. These reports gained attention when Gervonta Davis, his former protege, hinted on social media that Mayweather was stuck there due to financial issues. Boxing agent Rick Glazer also seemed to support the idea, suggesting Mayweather's long stay in Dubai could be related to unresolved money matters. However, these claims should be treated carefully. There's little concrete evidence that he is being detained, and Mayweather has not publicly addressed the situation. His actual financial status remains uncertain and largely speculative.
I'm speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather is supposedly held hostage in Dubai. Gervonta Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. Then Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get on live right now. And you old people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
Additional claims suggest that Mayweather has a record of not paying for luxury items in Dubai, causing tension with vendors and creditors. This pattern of buying expensive goods without settling bills points to risky money management. Relying on credit and delayed payments to maintain a lavish lifestyle is unstable and can lead to serious financial trouble, no matter how much he has earned in the past.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. But whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, like, favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Davis said that Mayweather pushed him into a fight while he was financially struggling and had just been evicted. He explained that he had to sell personal items to get by and felt forced to take the bout or risk being benched. Davis believes Mayweather's actions were motivated more by personal grudges than professional reasons. Tensions grew when Mayweather reportedly found out that Davis had been communicating with his daughter Yaya, leading to further consequences, including being blocked from training at Mayweather's gym. Davis also suggested that Mayweather's expensive gifts, like cars and jewelry, were not just generosity but a way to maintain control, creating pressure and dependency. These issues eventually led to a public and bitter split. Since then, Davis has worked to build his career independently, aiming to define himself outside of Mayweather's shadow. The situation highlights how complicated mentor-protege relationships can become when personal and professional lines are crossed.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's, I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
this
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., the undefeated boxing star known for his flashy lifestyle, has reportedly expanded into real estate with a major purchase in New York City. In February 2025, he announced that his firm, Vita Properties, acquired 62 multifamily buildings in Upper Manhattan, totaling over 1,000 units for $42 million. Mayweather highlighted that the deal was done solely under his ownership, signaling a possible shift from extravagant spending to long-term investment. Manhattan real estate is known for strong returns, and such a move could diversify his wealth beyond boxing. However, questions have emerged about the legitimacy of the purchase. Official property records don't show a transfer to Mayweather, suggesting he may hold only a minority stake with potential options to expand, rather than full ownership. Vita Properties has not publicly confirmed the details, fueling further skepticism. Estimates of Mayweather's net worth vary widely, ranging from $500 million to $1.2 billion, reflecting the challenges in tracking the finances of high-profile figures with multiple income streams. Mayweather has also shown interest in affordable housing, a nod to his own difficult upbringing. While this could influence his real estate choices, the lack of clear documentation makes it hard to determine the true scope and impact of his investment.
It says the retired boxer has gone into contract to pay $402 million for a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio of more than 60 buildings. $402 million, Floyd got 60 buildings. The multifamily deal for properties concentrated in Upper Manhattan will be one of the city's biggest this year. A slice of the portfolio closed Wednesday. The remainder is expected to close in the fourth quarter or early 2025. That's dope. Floyd just spent $400 million and got 1,000 units and 60 buildings.
Davis has pointed out that Mayweather seems unwilling to let any fighter outshine him. This focus on ego can hold back new talent and suggests an underlying insecurity. By trying to keep others below him, Mayweather exposes a fragile self-esteem that money alone cannot cover. This kind of approach is unsustainable and risks isolating him both personally and professionally.
Mayweather set you up against Pedraza. Did he really think Pedraza was going to beat you? Later.
He didn't know how good I was and how I would have handled the situation, so he just threw me out there.
Why did he do that?
He was hurt. I mean, not even hurt. He was just bad. First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the fuck would you say Terrence Crawford should fight? finna be there. That don't make no fucking sense. You don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you. You don't never.
Just so you're next in line.
Is there like
Last question, guys.
is there like a love-hate like fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And he cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this, I'm that, and it just I don't know.
Mayweather's fight against Conor McGregor was promoted as a huge financial win, with claims he earned $100 million. But reports suggest those numbers were likely exaggerated, casting doubt on his claimed billion-dollar fortune. Inflating earnings like this not only misleads the public but also shows a desire to appear untouchably successful, even if it bends the truth. After retiring, Mayweather returned to the ring seemingly for money rather than legacy. His fight with Logan Paul is a clear example. Sports analyst Stephen A. Smith criticized the matchup, noting that Logan Paul, a YouTuber turned amateur boxer, posed no real challenge. For a fighter of Mayweather's caliber, taking such a fight looked more like a cash grab than a pursuit of greatness. Smith has also voiced concerns about Mayweather's broader exhibition strategy. While he understood the Conor McGregor fight due to McGregor's combat experience, he argued that picking unqualified opponents for easy paydays undermines the legacy Mayweather built. According to Smith, Mayweather seems more focused on money than preserving his place in boxing history, making it clear that wealth has become his primary motivation.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
This became especially clear in a candid interview when Stephen A. Smith asked Mayweather directly, "What matters more, your money or your legacy?" The question called for honest reflection, but Mayweather's answers consistently circled back to money. He highlighted his business savvy and the revenue he generated, but to Smith and many others, it seemed like he prioritized wealth over the respect and lasting impact of his legacy. Closer examination also shows that Mayweather's actual earnings are often far lower than he claims. Some fights reportedly brought him around $60 million, not the $350 million he frequently mentions. This pattern of exaggeration raises doubts about the true scale of his wealth and suggests he maintains a carefully crafted image to support his public persona.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Floyd Mayweather hasn't just spent lavishly. He's also been accused of making money through questionable promotions and scams. Reports claim he's taken money from fans for events or merchandise that never happened. A TikTok investigation suggested that much of Mayweather's public image is built on hype rather than follow-through or honesty. From missed appearances to failed promotions, his brand often seems more about drawing attention than earning trust. On top of that, his love of extravagance is relentless. Mayweather doesn't just buy luxury items. He collects them like trophies and shares proof online. From an endless fleet of cars to rooms full of untouched high-end goods, his lifestyle is a non-stop display of excess.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been paid over $1 billion through his career. What are the craziest ways that he spent it? Let's start with the ice. Dude has almost everything diamond crusted, from his plates and silverware to the case for his gold iPhone to his $18 million watch nicknamed the Billionaire. Moving on, apparently Mayweather also loves golf, or probably just golfing around courses. Dude owns a pair of Cadillac and Bentley golf carts, worth over $500,000 together. Then there's his barber, who makes house calls 3 to 4 times a week, each visit costing money a clean $1,000. And it gets even crazier. Apparently, Floyd never uses the same pair of boxers twice, and he'll leave all of his kicks at hotels he stays at as gifts to staff. But the scary thing, none of this comes close to the dude's gambling habit. Floyd reportedly dropped over $6 million on the Heat in Game 7 of the 2013 finals. And thankfully, LeBron came through for him, and that's just a slice of the money life of Money Mayweather.
Gervonta Davis's claims paint a picture of a complicated and tense relationship with Floyd Mayweather, mixing professional pressure, personal conflicts, and questions about control and money. Whether you see Davis as shedding light on unfair treatment or view the situation as part of the high-stakes, high-drama world of boxing, it raises important questions about mentorship, loyalty, and business practices in the sport.